So we're continuing with tree pruning, and so it's now this wood still. Unfortunately, as much as I wouldn't like to, but I'll have to cut quite a bit of this tree down. They're into growing and starting to compete, and obviously these two smaller ones, they'll have to go to give more room for these two big ones so they can flourish. So that's what we're going to do, get these cut. It's the same tree, I think it's just the offsprings really that's never been sorted out, where you can see where it's already been rubbing and causing damage to the original trees. But I spoke to my uncle, and yeah, he advised just get it down, not worth it, it's just damaging the big trees. So that's what we're going to do. Got a bit done. Don't judge. I'm not exactly experienced at this, but got the job done. Learn as we go along, as long as we're safe. Results. Tree can grow nice and freely now, without any abruptions. Need to clean this up. Get the area nice and ready. Got a lot to do with this, to be honest. It's gonna go. It's all gonna go to a old barn that I'll be using as a bit of a woodshed that I can use throughout the winter, just to keep the logs and wood itself dry. It'll do for now, obviously, but we'll get updated once we're ready. I just need to get the area clear now. It's getting there. Got a tad warm. Got my coat off. It's nice and summery now. Everything's blossoming. It's lovely. Here we are. Had to be done. Just to put it out there. We don't want to cut any trees down here, but we have to, just to make sure it's all managed and they don't start rotting away. There is a lot and a lot of small trees growing out in this little woody area. What we're going to do, we're going to try and replant them. That way we'll be able to use them elsewhere in our property. Save money at the same time, as well as obviously these trees, they've grown up here, which means they're acclimatized to this area. So it should be a lot easier for us to actually get them growing. It's actually quite damp in here because of the trees and not much sun comes through. Got some moss even growing. Got little flowers going on as well. Lots more cleaning. cleaning, cutting, digging. It'll be beautiful. We made a good dent down here anyway. Just gonna cut this up because we can't move it. It's too heavy for two of us. So we're gonna get that cut. I'll probably have to prune a bit more of the trees because the digger won't be able to get in. Probably gonna have to get that out, which is not gonna be nice, but we'll get there. So yeah, another day. Just to show you also, this is where we've been moving stuff already in readiness to be cut up. All the bulky stuff is here. Any sort of trees and stuff like that cut away. It's not perfect, but at least it's gonna keep everything dry through the winter, and I'll be able to actually get to it. Oh yeah, there we go. At the moment we're only just chucking it all down sort of thing. This is probably gonna have to leave because there won't be enough space. We're working through it. It's just a bit of a push at the moment because I need to get my timing right for the septic tank and stuff being installed. So there are some jobs that take priority, unfortunately, but it's okay. That's part of the process. Also, we already have a cable that goes from the well all the way down into the house, a cable and a pipe for the water. So we actually got some bits running into the house already. Electricity will have to go in, obviously septic tank will go in here, and all the cables, and then get some wiring done at some point, get everything wired in and good to go. Yeah, we've got wood everywhere. It looks like a mess, I hate it, but as I said, get the bits and bobs done and then we'll be alright. Not that bad. Yeah, got loads to do. On the other hand, I think we got some ducks occupying a pond. Not sure whether they're there today or not. Let's go and have a look. Nice and quiet, so don't scare them away if they're there. They were there all day yesterday and just kind of left them to it. Yes, they're there. Just at the back, if you can see it. It's male and female, so I reckon they're probably going to want to make a nest in here. I'm not going to try and scare away, but it's just there. You can see the brown one. Oh. They've spotted me. I'm not going to bother them. I'm quite happy for them to nest here. It's quite exciting. If anything, I do enjoy having wildlife around the house. Previous owners probably. Quite pretty. Can't complain. Look at them. Beautiful. Yeah. The views and the atmosphere is absolutely great. It's just so peaceful. So peaceful. Once we're ready, all of this is going to get nice and flat because we're going to make the pond a lot bigger probably by the end of the year if everything goes right. Then you can have a pond all around here, maximum size that we can have without any legal requirements from the local government. If we want to make it any bigger, I think there won't be any issues because it's a very rural area, and all I have to do is talk to the local government and put a request in, and I think planning and stuff like that is doable, but we don't want it that big anyway. So yeah, it's all very tired. I will be taking these buildings down at some point and Obviously you can't just do it, you have to get permissions and what's not. But for now, it'll be fine. Let's focus on the house. I have no idea what that bird is. Sounds like somebody adjusting a radio. I think it's that white one there. White and black. Sounds like somebody's trying to adjust radio. Right, let's get some work done. So guys, a little bit of context. Basically what's happening here is we're gonna have to level the floors to a flat known, basically. Most of the floors are high. Some of it got concrete, some of it got some structures built in that'll need to come out. Not touched this yet, marked it up, had a look, it's all low. That side's low too. So digging away, putting everything down here in readiness to pop it all back in here. Some of it will need filling up like here. That's low. But my main problem at the moment will be this area. I have concrete, which is quite thin actually. It'll come out quite easy, but I'll need to shift it all. Down here, however, is very high. And I'll have to dig a lot of this out, about 15 to 20 centimeters worth of sand throughout, really. Then level it and whack a plate it all. And this area is just a hole and it'll need filling. I've also removed quite a few big rocks that actually will come in handy at some point throughout our upcoming project. We're slowly getting there. Filling from the back corner and then start leveling. Hi guys, it's a bit rainy today, so most of the jobs we'll be doing inside. However, we have some good news. Our septic tank's been installed. Here it is. Unfortunately, the branches that I have removed weren't enough and they had to break some down with the digger, but I'll try and get that sorted as soon as I can. Don't want the tree damaged more than it needs to be. I want the trees around the house, as many as we can. Oh yeah, here it is. Runs straight to the house with the cable for the bubbler and all that stuff. So I'll have to drill that through and feed it to the house as well as the cable. But that's for a later date, I think. Today we'll have some other jobs to do. That's what we've got to do today. This little base, concrete base, it's a bit too high for the first layer of concrete, so I'll have to kind of knock it all down, level it, so none of it's sticking out basically. But yeah, nothing much for today, but moving forwards. Got food for me?
No.
No! Aww.
I just bought your stuff though.
Okay, let's go. Lovely day today. Everybody that been asking a few questions and stuff like that. I'll try and answer them today. In the meantime, we have a septic tank installed now. Here it is, and go straight to the house. We have been doing other jobs inside the house. We're leveling the floor. We've actually been clearing that little bit of the outside kitchen, as it's called. There is a lot of stuff in there, and the purpose of this will become clear in about 3 to 4 weeks. Stay tuned. However, today I need to pump the water out of the well because it's been repaired, and we had loads of work done to it. It's been made deeper, cleaned up, and we basically had to put some bits in it to clean the water, actually disinfect everything. And I need to pump it out for the next few weeks to get nice fresh water into it, and then it'll be tested to make sure it's happy and we're good to drink it, basically. And that's going to be going to your house. So yeah, that's pretty exciting for us to actually have the water that we can use. And today, this is my job. I got the new pump. I need to get it all connected to the new hose, and we got the trimmer, which I'm gonna be trying to do a bit maintenance around the area for the grass. It's way too much. It's gonna get overgrown, and then it's just gonna be unmanageable, so we don't want that. So yeah, that's my job for today. See how I do. The water's emptying actually quite well. See in there, pump's winding away. Once that stops, that's the actual new ring in there as well, the smaller one that got put in. So once that's done, I'll be getting the trimmer out and getting on with the grass. So yeah, we'll have to do this probably a few times before we're actually able to test and drink the water. Yeah, here we go. Whilst I'm emptying the well, I need to fill the septic tank to the brim. So what I've done, I actually just tapped it straight into the water, the drainage that goes to the actual septic tank. And the idea is so when it's fitted, it was actually filled more than halfway up, but not to the brim, so it needs to be up to the top. And once it starts filling the container tank, it means that it's fully up to the brim. So that prevents either of the containers, either this one or that one, rising up from the ground if there is any water from underneath the actual tank itself. So that's what I'm doing. The water actually is coming through here into the tank. That's where usually waste would come, and then it works itself through, and actually clean water comes through the other end, apparently. But yeah, so I thought I might as well do 2 jobs at once. By the way, the hose is too short to actually reach straight up to it. That's why I had to go in there. But more than one way to do one job. So guys, whilst we're waiting for the water to rise and start coming out here, let's answer some of your questions. So, why did we move to Lithuania? So the reason really was the affordability of land, because we wanted to have land and to be able to actually raise our own animals and produce our own food for the family, which we wouldn't have been able to afford in UK. Another factor was the fact that we are actually from Lithuania and it's kind of home country, and we probably just wanted to come back. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't really much of a difference for us to be there or here. We actually lived most of our lives in UK from the childhood. So the larger side of our lives was actually spent in UK, and we kind of been brought up down there. But probably, as they say, motherland calls you. Regardless, struggle wise, the move itself was actually quite challenging. There was a lot to consider, and we thought we were actually going to be able to take our own stuff ourselves and actually drive across the borders and get back, but really, as you could see, that you couldn't actually fit that much in the car. And we thought of sending actual dogs with the courier to bring it to Lithuania as we come back, but then it actually was more cost effective to send all of our belongings with a separate van across Europe and get unloaded in Lithuania and stored, than actually send the dogs. Plus, we didn't want to send the dogs really, just from the care point of view, and it was a lot nicer to actually have them with us, and it's a lot less stress for the dogs as well. So that was one of the struggles, actually getting all the stuff down. Driving, that's again another story, and it was just as difficult driving down to Lithuania, and again it's a big trip. It was quite challenging, especially with the kids, but we stopped, we had some food, and we got the kids stretched out, and everybody was happy, to be honest, and kids didn't cause too much hassle in regards to the trip. The oldest one, she was just quite happy looking out the window and having a nap, when the little one slept, ate, and got changed throughout the way, and didn't really know any different. She was quite happy. I think the water's ending. No, it's not. Back in. Oh, I think we have some water. This means the tank is full. That's what it looks like. Cool, let's switch this off. All geared up, ready to go. I'll let it warm up and then crack on with it, all geared up. Somebody's enjoying the country. What's up? What's up? Got it. Good girl. What do you want? What do you want?